YouTube, what's going on? I'm back with a new video. I know it's been a minute, but here I am. I'm in my new apartment in Nashville. I just signed the lease on this one like a couple days ago, so it's still kind of empty in here. But anyways, I am back. I know I've been completely absent from YouTube for a few months, but shoot, I've just been learning a lot about like moving into different genres and recording vocals and just stuff I've never really like learned. And I mean, just living life and experiencing a whole lot of new stuff on top of that. But what's important is I am back. So first off, y'all know the drill. If you're not already, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Stemberger. So as far as the beat I'm gonna make, I'm going for WHEEZY's newer style, kind of like the stuff on NAV and WHEEZY's album they just put out. I really like it. I think the beats are incredible, and I'm always a huge fan of when a major producer and an artist kind of come together and just make a whole tape. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. And I think I want to start off with a guitar. And as far as my go-to guitar right now, that's a VST, is the nylon guitar and the, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this person's name, Total Guitar Bundle. And WHEEZY's beats are usually pretty slow, kind of around 118. I think that's what I'm going to use for this video. Cool, so I got a super simple, super short little loop right here. And as you can tell, it kind of sounds super artificial and like twangy. So I'm gonna make a few edits to like the velocity and the length of the notes just to make it sound more like it's coming from a real guitar. So now I'm gonna add another contact, and I'm gonna layer this lyre sound, or lyra, that's what it's called in the bank. It's from Ancient World from Big Fish Audio. I really like this sound. I don't know why I like it so much. Let me use the extended range just so we have all the notes. But it's super like ethnic sounding, but not like corny. But yeah. And then I'm gonna use Alt-S to make the notes strum, and Alt-R to randomize the velocity. So if you're like me and you're kind of getting tired of the whole Q beats, flute, medieval stuff that everybody's doing now, a really good contact bank I recommend you to try is the Olafur Arnold's Toolkit. It has a lot of just cool sounds for like any type of melody you're making. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just super fire and you should try it out. Personally, I have been using the Sonar Rhodes preset all the time. It's so fire. And it also has an awesome grand piano. It's called the Felt Grand Piano. And I'm just gonna add some really light piano in the background to kind of fill this in. All right, so what I did was I recorded myself like humming over it. It sounds horrible, but I'm gonna process it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretty much add the vocals to one of the mixer tracks. And then I'm gonna add a pitcher. So if you don't have auto-tune, pitcher is honestly the same thing. Add a vintage verb. EQ. I have the melody pretty much all arranged, so I added another layer of my vocals on top of the other one. So now it kind of has that airy, wheezy sound. So I'm gonna bounce all this out real quick, and then I'm gonna do some more edits to it. So really, I don't think I need to do anything else other than pitch it down. Let me cut some of the lows out just so that the 808 doesn't clash. Let me add just a little reverb on top of everything. For the drums, every single drum is going to come from my Essentials Volume 1 drum kit, which is also available in the link below if you want the same drum sounds that I use. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the Slime 808, which is pretty much the 808 WHEEZY uses. And as far as WHEEZY's drum bounce goes, it's something that I feel like is not easy to replicate just because it's so signature to him and it's just kind of like in his blood, you know what I'm saying? As far as the 808s, he keeps it so simple. I'm gonna add a snare. And he also uses this plugin called Looperator on his hi-hats. And I usually don't use any of the presets. I just kind of draw in like what I want it to do, but pretty much it's pretty much a more advanced version of Effectrix, if you know what that is. But you can just like add a reverse, a reverb, just kind of do whatever you want to make the hi-hat sound cool. yeah, and then from there, you can arrange it however you want. But that's pretty much the basis of my process when it comes to making something in this style. If you aren't already, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Instagram and Twitter at Kyle Stemberger. Feels good to be back. I'm out of here.